Hi, my name is Moshe Heller, and I'm from Motion Herbs. And I want to thank the American Acupuncture Council for today's show. And today I'm going to be speaking about supporting the immune system with Chinese medicine in winter. So, can we start the slides? Good. So, this today's topic will be how can we support the immune system with Chinese medicine in the winter months. And I wanted to just note that in my office I've been seeing a lot of flu patients, and this year there's actually a lot of stomach flu going around in winter, which is usually strange because usually this is a summer flu. But I have been seeing a lot of winter flus also. So just wanted to remind everybody that as practitioners, we always should tell our patients that um, when they feel that a cold is coming on, when they're feeling not right, that it is the best time to come for treatment rather than not, because a lot of patients might say, oh, it's just a bit of a cold, so I don't want to come in. So actually, this is the best time to give treatment is when things are starting up. I also wanted to remind everybody that there's a link between our immune system, our neurological system, and our gastrointestinal system. So, this connection is what we work on in Chinese medicine in general. So, it's really important to remember that when we're talking about an immune system issue, we need to also look at the gastrointestinal system and talk about diet, and our neurological system, meaning how can we prevent stress and stay in a more calm state. Also wanted to remind everybody that this idea comes from this concept that in our digestive system, in Chinese medicine, spleen and stomach are in charge of creating this our wei qi, our defense qi, and our nutritive qi, which are really important to support our immune system. So when we're looking at supporting the immune system, these are things that we need to take into account. So first, before we go into treatment of the flu, I wanted to discuss prevention, because prevention is always the best way to provide support rather than treating the disease itself. So, the most famous preventative or supporting the immune system formula in Chinese medicine is called Yu Ping Feng San. And Motion Herbs has a variation of that, which is called Shield, and it is basically an enhanced Yuping Feng San that helps to boost the immune system and prevent occurrence of colds and flus. Some classical practitioners might also use Yin Cha San and a low dose as a preventative formula, or the formula Xiao Chai Hu Tang supporting the Shaoyang level in order to prevent an invasion of a pathogenic influence. So the shield is based on, as I said, Yuping Feng San, and I combine it with Guizhitang to support or harmonize the yin and the wei, and therefore support the immune system. We also added a little bit of Banxia and Chenpi, or what is called sometimes Tu Urchin Tang, and that's to transform dampness, because dampness definitely hinders our ability to produce hinders our immune system. So we want to stay damp or phlegm free. So two cured or Urchin-Tang is the formula for that. Finally, we added Guggen-Tang to harmonize the muscle layer, and Lingzhi to sort of support the immune system. It's an adaptogenic mushroom that really helps with the immune system. Here's a look at how Shield looks like. And then in terms of acupuncture, what would correlate to that is points like stomach 36 and CV6 supporting the chi. UB12 is sort of like the back shoe of wind and helps to support that, and also UB13 to support the lung. These are all really important points to use as preventative. And of course, we can use Moxon Stomach 36 to strengthen the overall chi. Avoiding phlegm-producing foods is something that we should recommend to our patients and is also very important. Um, when we're treating a pathogenic influence, we need to consider a lot of times where is the pathogen and how do we need to address it. But we can use points like large intestine 4 and triple burner 5, and as well as governing vessel 14 and gallbladder 20. And we can also treat by using cupping and, of course, supporting the avoiding phlegm producing food. Not enough to stress that. In terms of formula selections, we have a variety of formulas. Yin Chao San is for the start of a wind heat. Sang Ju Yin, on the contrary, is when wind heat is causing cough. So cough is a big sign for Sang Ju Yin. Gui Tang is when there is a deficiency and the wind cold concurrently. And Gan Mao Ling, I usually think of it when we have a sore throat involved, because it has herbs that relieve toxicity from the throat. Xiao Qing Long Tang is also when cough is involved, but a little more with some cold, damp involvement. Defend is a new formula from Motion Herbs that combines Yin Chao San and Sang Ju Yin together and creates this general formula for the beginning of a cold. And I added Kanning Tang here, or curing pill, which many years ago was called curing pill, but now we find it as Kanning Tang, is the formula for a stomach flu, and it works fantastically, and it comes in patent, and you can find it in Chinese stores or many other distributors of Chinese herbal formulas. So this concludes all the information I wanted to give you for today. I want to thank the American Acupuncture Council again for letting me present this, and I think it's really important information. And if you want more information about supporting the immune system, please log into the website on the slide.